Most arguments are lost long before the first word is spoken. People think arguments are about logic, facts, or who's right. They're not. Arguments are about emotional control. And the person who loses emotional control always loses the argument, even if they're technically correct. Calm people understand something most others don't. You don't win arguments by overpowering the other person. You win by staying centered while they drift. The moment someone raises their voice, speeds up their speech, interrupts, or starts repeating themselves, they've already lost ground. Because emotionally charged behavior signals instability, and instability kills credibility. The calm person doesn't need to prove anything. Their nervous system stays regulated. Their breathing stays slow. Their posture stays relaxed. That alone shifts the power dynamic. Behavioral psychology shows that humans subconsciously mirror emotional states. When one person escalates and the other doesn't, the escalated person feels exposed. They feel out of control. And people hate feeling out of control. So they start making mistakes. They contradict themselves. They overstate. They exaggerate. Meanwhile, the calm person says very little, but every word lands heavier, because silence creates pressure, and pressure reveals weakness. Calm people also understand frame control. Whoever defines the frame of the interaction controls the outcome. When someone tries to drag you into an argument, they're trying to pull you into their emotional frame. Anger, urgency, ego. Calm people don't follow. They stay in their own frame, slow, neutral, grounded. That forces the other person to either calm down or look irrational. Either way, the calm person wins. There's a reason experienced negotiators speak slowly and pause often. They're not searching for words. They're letting silence work. Silence gives the other person space to feel their own imbalance. And once someone becomes aware of their own emotional state, their confidence drops. This is why arguing back rarely works. The moment you argue, you validate the emotional frame. You signal that their intensity is justified. Calm refusal to escalate is far more powerful. It quietly says, "I'm not threatened by you," and that message hits deep. Another reason calm people win is because they don't defend their identity. Most arguments escalate because someone feels attacked personally. Calm people separate ideas from identity. They don't take disagreement as disrespect. That emotional distance allows them to respond strategically instead of reactively. They listen. They let the other person finish. They don't interrupt. That alone disarms aggression. Aggressive people feed on resistance. Take away resistance, and they collapse. Calm people also choose their moments carefully. They don't respond to every point. They don't correct every exaggeration. They pick one or two things that matter and ignore the rest. That selectivity signals confidence. Weak people try to win every sentence. Strong people aim for the outcome. And the outcome is rarely being right. The outcome is maintaining position, maintaining respect, maintaining control. There's also a biological component. When someone becomes emotionally charged, their prefrontal cortex goes offline. Logic weakens. Impulses rise. The calm person, whose nervous system stays regulated, literally has better access to reasoning. They're operating with a functional brain while the other person isn't. That's an unfair advantage, and you don't get it by being smarter. You get it by being calmer. One of the most powerful moves calm people use is delay. They don't respond immediately. They pause. That pause communicates thoughtfulness, authority. It also forces the other person to sit with their own words. Many people realize mid-silence that they've gone too far. They start walking themselves back. You didn't need to do anything. They corrected themselves. That's winning without arguing. Calm people also know when to disengage. Not every argument is worth finishing. Walking away at the right moment is not losing. It's preserving power. The one who can leave without emotional residue holds the higher position, because they're not attached to winning approval. They're attached to self-control. And self-control always reads as strength. This doesn't mean calm people are passive. They're not agreeable. They're not silent out of fear. Their calmness is chosen, deliberate. They speak when it matters. And when they do, their words cut through noise because they're rare. The paradox is simple. The less you fight for dominance, the more dominance you naturally have. The calmer you stay, the more unstable others appear by contrast. And humans always trust stability over intensity. So the next time someone tries to pull you into an argument, don't raise your voice. Don't speed up. Don't interrupt. Slow down. Listen. Say less. Let silence do the work. Because calm isn't weakness. Calm is control. And control always wins. Stay sharp.